Hey guys, hey Team Bomb Diggity. Hello. I'm gonna wait for people to hop on because I got some goods. I got some good things to say today. I feel like, anyway. We'll see. I've had multiple conversations today. Multiple, like more than 3 conversations about kind of the same thing. So I just wanted to go live about it because I feel like if 3 people need it, more than 3, then everybody might need it. Hey, Jordan. Okay, as you guys are hopping on, I want you to drop a 1 if you've ever had your eyelash pop off mid live video. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, I want you to drop, it is what it is. I want you to drop a 1 if what the heck was I gonna talk about? Guys, I'm like losing my train of thought. Oh, if you've ever had a hater make a comment on one of your posts or message you back something negative, or if you've ever had somebody make a post about you, I want you to drop a 1. If you've ever had like a negative response back to some messages, okay? Everybody should be dropping a 1 right now. Everybody should be dropping a 1. You know why? Because every single day, and I feel like as leaders, we may not talk about it a lot. 1, because it's negativity, right? So we don't really want to talk about negativity because that's negative. We want to talk about positive things. So we don't really talk about it a lot. And I feel like a lot of the times just one response, and I want to talk about this one thing for a second. One response can derail momentum in the blink of an eye. Okay? So how many of you, because I've personally done this, so drop a 2 in the chats if you've done this, have messaged your upline or said to your hubby or said to your friend or whatever, have said, like, I have gotten nothing but negative responses today. Like, I've gotten just a ton of negative responses. Like, literally every single person I've reached out to has said no. I want you to drop a 2 if you've ever said that. The reason why I'm addressing this is because I will catch myself, okay, derailing my entire day, derailing my entire momentum, derailing entire messages because one person said something. Because one person said, oh, it's an MLM, go away. Because one person said, sweetheart, you really shouldn't cold message. Because one person said, I hate the way that MLM people reach out to people. Because one person made a post and said, I just hate MLMs. Does everybody hate those It Works people? Because one person did. Drop a 2. If you've said the whole world is negative and doesn't want anything to do with your products or your business, I've done that, right? It's really easy to do because negativity eats positivity any day. You guys know, like, I don't know what just made me think of this, but you know, like the signs of like, what are those? Like the less than sign you would put when in school. This is like the stupidest thing in the world, but I'm going to use it as an example anyway. In school, you would put like whatever it's going to eat was like, is that less than? Do you know what I'm talking about? The less than sign.
Did that.
Brian said he never did that. Okay, forget it. Scratch it. Whatever. Negativity is going to eat positivity, right? Because it's just going to engulf it. Whatever. That was a terrible analogy. I'm embarrassed now. Let's just move on. But my point is also one more little analogy for you guys that I'm probably going to ruin. Thanks, Shalina. Bigger, greater than sign. It eats the bigger number. All right. So it's going to eat the positivity. It probably doesn't make sense. It's fine. I'm cool with it. So what I wanted to say though was like, it's also the reason why people say like, oh yeah, I looked up the company and it has some negative reviews. But here's what's crazy. Okay, this is my response for all of that. I want you to look up your favorite restaurant. See, the alligator eats the bigger number. Y'all are, yeah, you guys got it. You got it. V just didn't go to school. It's fine.
Get that high in math.
He didn't graduate. No, I'm kidding. He did. Anyways, so I encourage them to go look at their favorite restaurant. And I want them to count, and I actually asked them this. I want you to count how many negative reviews there are and how many positive reviews there are, because it's beautiful. We're at Pensacola Beach right now. I'm so excited. So, because 9 times out of 10, you guys, oh, thanks. It's the only way I can wear my hair in this humidity. It's like 25,000% humid here. So I encourage them to go look, because our mind automatically goes to, well, there's 2 negative reviews, so you only read the negative reviews. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? There might be 50,000 positive reviews, but I'm terrible with exaggerating, so let's just go with 10. There might be 10 positive reviews, but 2 negative ones. And you're going to read and believe the negative ones.
I did that with the RV park in Las Vegas.
Drop a 3. Drop a 3 in the chats if you have read a negative review and you automatically write something off because you saw a negative comment. So instead, you're going to believe that one angry person. But the 50 others that were like, it's beautiful, the beach is great. Well, you know what I'm saying. You guys know, you get the point. Drop a 3 in the chats if you have ever felt that way. If you have ever done that. If you have ever genuinely been like, yeah, I'm going to go with the one negative person. Okay, now I want you to apply this to your business now. I want you to understand something. When one person says that this business is a scam, when one person says that what you're doing is sad, you guys, I can't tell you how many people have put me on blast, straight up tagged me in a comment, straight up tagged me in a pyramid scheme crap, straight up said that I was slinging wraps to pay for my child, like straight up said that I was what was one that was like really bad? I'm trying to think of like really negative ones, but honestly, you know why I can't think of them? Because there are so many more positive things for me that came out of this business. Like the amount of people that have tagged me in posts that came home to their babies. Like the amount of people that have tagged me in their posts because they're paying for their car payment. Like the amount of people who have tagged me in their posts because they lost 50 pounds and they're so happy that I reached out to them in a message because my business changed their life. Because my products changed their life. I've got chills right now, you guys. Like, I don't know what came over me today, but like, I needed to share this so much. I'm like screaming, of course, again. Brian's probably like, shut up. But my point of this is just that you guys are continuously allowing one negative person, one negative response a day derail your whole business. Stop. You are giving somebody that is so negative, that is so sad, that is so lost, you are giving them power over your life and your business. I don't know about you, but I don't want to live that way. I refuse to give somebody else power over what I know is good. So if you are battling this right now, because I know there's a lot of you that are, if you are battling messaging because you don't want to bother people or because you don't want to get negative responses, y'all, you're gonna get negative responses, period. You want to know how many negative responses I get on a daily basis? I would honestly say if I'm sending 100 messages a day, I probably get about 5. Okay? I probably get about 5 people. Here's what's funny though. Are they negative or are they just like, you got to work for it? Because I helped Ash, I don't know if Ashley Ritchie's on yet, but I helped Ash this morning with something. This girl was like, she saw a post on her story. It was like, if you're looking to make an extra income from home, my friend Ashley is hiring, text info to this number or whatever. And it's like white sand. Oh my gosh. Guys, we're so excited. Look at this. Where are we going, baby?
I don't know.
I thought we were going back to that little town.
She's asleep, so.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Anyways, so I was helping Ashley. She saw a post and somebody texted info to her phone. Sorry, Ash, but I'm using you as an example. And the girl goes, you know, she said info. And Ashley's like, awesome. What's your name? Like, you know, I'm so excited to tell you more. Have you ever heard of It Works Global? And the girl was like, oh, is this an MLM? Because I'm not interested. If so. And Ashley was like, what do you say? She's like, I know what I would say, but like, what do you say to this? And I was like, oh, have you had a bad experience with MLMs in the past? I'm just curious. Ultimately, it turned out, because that, right when you hear that, like, if it's an MLM, I'm not interested. What would your first reaction be? Oh, I'm just not gonna, okay, they're not interested, right? They're telling you they're not interested. So your first reaction is like, oh, okay, she's not interested, so I'll be done with it. But when you ask questions, ultimately, she had done LuLaRoe in the past, and she had to spend more money than she was making, and she had to buy all this product and keep it on for stock, and she had to do all these things, and guess what? It Works isn't like that. Now she's interested. Now she's an actual potential. But to you, watching this right now, maybe that would be something that you would consider a negative response, right? And you would have stopped messaging, and you would have sent out your 100 messages for that day. My arm's getting tired. And you would have sent out messages for that day, and you would have been like, man, I got so many negative responses. I challenge you to go back through your messages. What is considered a negative response? Because I'm not perfect, y'all. I'm not this perfect person who like looks at negativity and just turns it into positivity immediately. I've been there. I've been there in my business where I let it derail me. I've been there in my business where I've let negative responses upset me. Trust me. I used to let it engulf me. I used to be the one that fought on Facebook when I saw a post that was like, MLM businesses are stupid. I used to be that girl that like wrote a novel and was like, let's throw down. I'm going to talk to you about this right now. Like, you need to know, because not out of like spite, but out of, and this takes this takes very special people to understand who Rochelle is, like me, because he used to think that we fought like 24/7. Like, he used to think that we fought all the time. But what he didn't understand was that I am the type of person that just wants to help you understand my view, which might seem kind of selfish, but it's all in good. It's all from my heart. Like, it's all like, no, you have to understand. Like, I don't want people to think that this is a negative experience, not because of me, but because they need this in their life. Like, I'm going to go to bat for this company. I'm going to go to bat for this industry. I'm going to go to bat for this person who doesn't know what this company could do for them. That's why I was that person. I have since grown, okay, through growth. I have learned that it's a waste of your time. It's a waste of your time to combat with people, especially on posts, okay? It's a waste of your time, because that person has their beliefs, and they can believe whatever they want to believe, and someday, this is what I believe, someday their sister's going to join an MLM company, and their vision of it is going to change, right? I just have to have faith in that, because there are top income earners on this team who used to hate MLM, right? There are top income earners on this team who used to hate sales jobs, but they found out what it is now, normally through a family friend or a sister or a mom or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? And so eventually we will reach all of those people. Don't waste your time trying to make it right. Don't waste your time trying to defend your business. Here's the thing. I know in my heart that this business is for me. I know in my heart that the people that are on this team are on this team for a reason. I know that they were brought to me by God himself, because I pray for each and every one of you on this team to come into this business, for me to be able to help you change your life, for me to be able to help you change your future. And I know that the vehicle that I am using is the right one, okay? So if you know that, and if you continually are willing to grow, because growth is hard. You guys, growth is really hard. Growth makes you realize things about yourself that you don't like. Okay, growth makes you humble. Growth makes you really see the bigger picture. Like not fighting with somebody about this company. Do you know how many people we encounter on the road? I feel like I need to tell you guys more of this negativity that I encounter every single day. But like, do you know how many people that we encounter on the road and they're like, you're full time? Like, aren't you guys like under 30? Like, what do you do? And we're like, B's not under 30, but that's okay. We still love him. And we'll be like, oh, network marketing. Have you ever heard of It Works? Do you know how many people are like, oh, yeah, I've heard of it. And then like I sweat and I'm like, I'm not behind my computer screen. Like, I don't know what to say in this situation. Like, do you know how many, yeah, I've tried something like that before. It's not sustainable. It won't last. Oh, while you guys can, you might as well soak it up because a business like that's not gonna last. Somebody's gonna buy it out. Somebody said that to us this morning. Somebody's gonna buy it out. You just wait. And I'm like, good Lord. You guys, so much negativity happens in our business every single day. But how much positivity happens? Through the roof, y'all. Why aren't you looking at that positivity? Why aren't you searching for those people on your team whose lives you changed? Why aren't you thanking your lucky stars and the good Lord above that somebody said, yes, I want more info? Because some Joe Schmo over here was like, you really shouldn't cold message people. Okay, bye. I don't have time. I don't have time to dwell on that. I don't have time. Bye. On to the next. Because the more you get more info, the more you get the responses of like, yeah, I'm interested. Yeah, sure. What do you got? Yeah, sure. I've heard of this before, but I'm not interested. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, sure. I've heard of it before and I'm kind of interested. Can you tell me more? That is what you should be spending your whole day on. Excited that I sent out 100 messages and I have 10 freaking potentials. Or you know what? Some days you only get one. You only got one potential. But that one potential could take you all the way to the top of this company. But you're too busy focusing on that dang dumb girl, excuse my French, who made a post about MLM not working out for her. Who cares? Who cares? Stop letting it eat you. Stop letting it stop your momentum. The next negative thing that happens, the next negative post, the next negative message, I want you guys to remember this video. And I want you to literally out loud say, girl, bye. Girl, bye. Delete. Move on to the next. Message 10 more people because you're going to get one that says yes. Okay? I hope this was helpful. I seriously love you all. And I know I'm a little bit red and I know I'm a lot of bit cray, but like, just know that if you grow, if you say yes to growing, if you open your mind to more growth, which is uncomfortable, you will always see the positive in things that sometimes all you want to see is that one person. And I also challenge you to just really check yourself sometimes. Check yourself when you're like, ugh, I message 100 people a day and nobody ever says yes. It's always a no. Okay, count. How many people really said no? That's what I want you to be focusing on. Because how many people said yes? How many people said more info? How many people said, no, I don't really like MLM, so no thanks? Because I'm willing to bet you that you took that as a no instead of asking them, can I ask why? Because I was super skeptical of MLMs as well. Can I ask why? Did you have a negative experience? Have a flipping conversation. Ask them. Why? Oh, if they don't respond, that's okay. Guess what? You message them, so now they're watching your posts. Now they're like, well, maybe this Rochelle girl has something else. Maybe it's not like LuLaRoe. Maybe it's not like what I did before. Because it seems different. She's getting $99 bonuses. She retired her husband. She can travel the country. Maybe it's not like what I did before. So now I'm going to go ask her because she never responded to you. So now in that season of your business where you felt like you were getting all these no's, you were planting all of these opportunities for 3 months down the road because you're still going to be posting. You're still going to be consistent with your business and your stories. So now they're watching you, and 3 months down the road, those 50,000 no's that you had are now going to say yes. or are now going to say, what's this about? Okay, I love you guys. I gotta go. My arm's literally gonna fall off. Bye!